Hello and welcome back to Pokemon Stadium, the Let's Play with Rambler. Right then, last time we've completed all 4 tiers of the Poker Cup and it went very well, except towards the end of the final tier, that would be the Master Ball, where the last battle did actually push us over to the edge. But it was a good one and we won in the end, with a bit of help from continues, but it's legal because that's what the game says you can do. Haha. So with that said and done, I said last time that we're going to go and do some of the Gym Leader Castle, and that is what we're going to do. The Gym Leaders await your arrival. Whoever reaches the top is the ultimate trainer. Well, let's find out then. So it's very similar to the original Pokemon Red, Blue and Yellow games, and actually pretty similar to most Pokemon games, in that you've just got a series of Gym Leader castles to go to, and each one has a few trainers in them, and then you fight the Gym Leader, and then you get a badge if you win. Make it through all of them, and you get to the smoky volcano thing at the top right-hand corner, and something happens, and then we do something there. Excuse me, just had some tea, so it got caught in my throat. Don't worry, it's not COVID. As far as I'm aware. But anyway, so that's what we're going to do, except unlike the games where you have a lot of story in between and side quests and maybe Team Rocket or some sort of criminal team or activist team trying to pad the story out, make you question the morality of Pokemon, we just go straight to the castles. No ifs, no buts, no messing around. That's what we're going to do. So we have to start right at the very bottom. PEWTER Gym. Brock. So let's do it! I'm excited! Now, our team is going to be very similar to the team we used in the Poke Cup, but there's going to be some slight changes. You can see here that I am currently training up some Pokemon for later tournaments, the later cups that we have to do. And I have got 2 teams ready for 2 of the other cups that we can do much later on. I just need to work on the final team for the level 100 cup. But until then, the team we are going to use, if I can find them, is the same teams we had last time, except we're going to make a slight change in that we're going to have Mew, or Devon in this case, instead of Woolums, at least for the time being. So we're going to have Ed, we're going to have Lisa, we're going to have Charlie, we're going to have Trish, and we're going to have Steve. So Woolums is just going to take a bit of a seat out of this, a back seat. But I might switch out Ed for Alakazam. We'll see how we go. So I'll mix and match them. But we're just going to put Devon in, not because we're cheating. Yes, I know Devon is a legendary Pokemon, but it's just to show it off, really. I might go back to Woolums halfway through. But at least for this first tower, it really doesn't matter. So without further ado, let's do it. Didn't register my team there. Never mind, I'll do that next time. Oh, fuck, I've just got to spill some of me drink. Oh, well, it's not the end of the world. Anyway, we're starting up with Bug Boy. So a trainer we haven't fought yet. And as you can see, he's got bug Pokemon. He's got basically the entire... No, not the entire, but the majority of the bug Pokemon from Gen 1. He's just missing Pinsir and Scyther. Oh no, Venonat's one as well. Okay, he's got some of them. He's got the main bug Pokemon from the beginning of the game, at the very least. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with Devon, because we haven't seen her in action yet, so we'll do that. Then we'll have Charlie, and then we'll have Lisa rounding it up. It's going to be a very easy match. Spoilers.
This battle live from Gym Leader Castle. How will our intrepid challenger fare against the best of the best?
With great ease. At least at the beginning. Right, so we've got Weedly, who's very, very cute, but very deadly. Poisonous little thing. So we're gonna... Yeah, we'll just go straight for it, use Psychic. This is going to be a one-sided fight, as the commentator sometimes says. There's Devon shaking her butt, and basically blowing Weedly's mind with that butt action. And he just couldn't take it. Sorry, Weedly. Nothing personal, bro. Strictly business.
This is a wild one from the word go.
I wouldn't say it's a wild one, but it's definitely one-sided.
Oh,
so now the Weedly has evolved into Kakuni. He obviously wants to see more of that tail from Devon. So let's see if we can actually oblige. Not quite. There's a chance. Oh, he survived that. That's actually quite alarming.
What now? It took the abuse easily.
Yeah, thanks, commentator. Yeah, took the abuse easily. This game came out in 2000, I think. Okay, we weren't quite so sensitive towards domestic violence and things like that, so... right, okay, that Blizzard did bugger all, which I'm quite annoyed about, really, because Blizzard should have done a bit more damage than that. Okay, let's try Earthquake then, let's vary it up a bit.
What's this?
Loop-de-loop bands of spin.
Oh,
And your Kakuni faints in sin. I don't know, I couldn't think of anything to say there. I've had a big tea, so all the blood's rushed to my gut in order to try and absorb some of the less bad stuff in it. So my brain is not functioning as best as it could be.
The remaining Pokemon count is 3-1. The battle has become one-sided.
Most definitely. Right, well, he's got a backwards stage. He's gone to Caterpie. I don't know why Bug Boy would choose Weedly or Caterpie. Surely he would choose Butterfree, Beedrill, and Kakuna. Just why would you bother with the others? But apparently, I don't know enough. I also can't speak properly today. This is not very good. I was hoping this video would be a bit more fun, but to be fair, I've actually had quite a bit of a weird day today, so it's not been busy, but just been a bit interrupty, shall we say. So I suppose in a way I'm like, nothing major, just, you know, errands and stuff. So now we have Lad to deal with. Lad has some grass and some poison and a flying type Pokemon. And a bug as well, I forgot Parasite. There's more bug Pokemon in this game than I thought there were. Oh yeah, my memory's not as good as it used to be. Okay, well, we've shown off Devon, and as you can see, Devon is pretty powerful. I think we'll bring out Charlie. We'll keep Devon in anyway. Why not? And Ed. We're not going to need him, but I was a bit concerned about the Blizzard there on that Kakuni. That should have done more damage, so... I could be underestimating my opponents. So, Parasy, I'm going to take you very, very seriously. I'm going to burn you rotten.
Whoa! Looks like a bad Pokemon choice.
Yep.
Taken down on the word go!
You can blame Kakuni for that, Parasy. I would have taken it easier on you, but Kakuni took a Blizzard, so I'm like, whoa, I ain't messing around now. Gloomy. Well, that sort of best sums up our current situation around the world at the moment. Again, not messing around. Let's just do it. Flamethrower him. I'm not trying to make this easy for everybody because it is going to be a bit dull at first. They will get harder. Oh god, it looks so shocked that I even would go. Oh, it survived! Uh-oh. That's not good.
What's that?
It did 2 damage to Charlie! Charlie, are you alright? I think she's alright. God, they're not stronger than I thought they were going to be.
Body slam! Hit the weak spot! And it's down!
I honestly thought I'd be trouncing over this, but no, they're starting to stand up for themselves a bit more. I mean, we're still beating them, but I thought I could do a lot of one-hit wonders, but no.
Oh, it's Zubat! The remaining
Okay,
Pokemon
right.
count is 3-1. The battle has become one-sided.
It has. I'm going to stick with Flamethrower because it is, I think, our strongest attack.
There it goes!
I do believe in Gen 1 anyway, or at least in Pokemon Stadium. If, oh, well, yeah, that's definitely one hit KO. There we go. I do believe...
It's a one-hit wonder!
Oh dear. Well, I do believe if your Pokemon uses a move of a type that's the same as its type, so a Flamethrower, Fire move, Charizard, Fire type, it gets a 50% power bonus, I believe. I think that's what it is in Pokemon Stadium 2. Not sure about Pokemon Stadium 1, but I think it does get a boost. I think that's pretty much the same throughout the whole Pokemon franchise, really, or at least the main games, anyway. Could be wrong. Oh well, either way, it doesn't really matter because we've won, and now we're going up against Junior Male. He's got a Dugster. He's got a Dugster. I think Trish is going to be good for this one, followed by Ed, and then yeah, Lisa. We'll leave Devon out of this one.
It's the gym's third opponent. The gym leader is waiting right after this.
Oh, he is. That Geodude is waiting for a fight. And he's going to get one. Again, not messing around here. I was expecting these Pokemon to be a little weaker than they actually were, but no, they're a bit more. I don't know if it's EV'd up or whether we're just weaker. I have no idea.
Pokemon looks wrong.
But this should take it out. Yeah, no problem at all.
That was quick. Down already.
Sorry, Geodude. Nothing personal, bro, as I've said before.
There's been major action already.
Well, not really. There's action, yes, major.
Oh, it's Farfetch'd.
Oh, Farfetch'd. I like Farfetch'd. Hi, Farfetch'd. He's so cool. His new incantation is pretty cool as well. Right, just going to check everything's recording okay, and then we shall continue on. Okay, right. Let's confuse it. I want to see Farfetch'd in action a little bit here. I like Farfetch'd. Like I said, his new incantation's pretty cool, actually. I don't think he's a flying type in the new incantation. I think he's only a fighting type. Pretty sure that's the case. But yeah, he looks pretty cool. Sorry, Farfetch'd. I mean, you were going to get killed anyway with an ice beam, but, you know, just thought I'd like to see you in action. But never mind! We'll see you in action at a later date, I'm sure. But I like the original Farfetch'd better. I mean, it's not a very strong Pokemon. It's a very sort of gimmicky, you know, funny one. But I like Farfetch'd.
Wow! Going down!
Might even call him Farfetch'd.
There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokemon. Oh, it's Diglett!
So,
The remaining Pokemon
he
count
didn't
is
bring out his
3-1.
Dugster.
The battle has
He thought
become
Digster would be a
one-sided.
better choice. Well, we can put your chance to prove me wrong, Digster.
Hit the weak spot.
That wasn't very good. Yeah. Sorry, I'm gonna have to drown you now. That was just appalling.
How's that?
There we
So
go.
effective.
Okay, I like Diglett as well. Actually, Diglett's pretty cute.
Oh,
Little tiny
it's
mole
a
head.
one-hit wonder.
I feel kind of bad killing Diglett. And Farfetch'd.
And there goes the battle.
So yeah, as you can see, pretty easy. It does get harder, again, as I've said before. But it makes sense, because this is the first gym leader, so, you know, at the beginning of the game, when you play the original Pokemon games, the first gym leader is not always... Wait, it's not the hardest. Well, she's not the hardest, but, you know, it is what it is. So, here we go. It is Brock, the Rock gym leader, I believe. And as a result, he's got... some rock Pokemon. Onix, Graveler, Omanyte, and Kabuto are rock types, although Omanyte and Kabuto are both water types. Cubone is a ground type. And Vulpix is the thing. Right, back in a sec. Yeah, sorry about that. Just interrupted once again, because it's just been one of those days. Ugh. Anyway, whatever. Should be the last time now. So, with that said and done, like I said, God, another interruption. Bloody hell. Oh, and it's a work-related one as well. Hang on 2 seconds. It's only on WhatsApp. Let's have a look. Oh, it's alright. It's only a personal thing. I'll respond to that in a minute. So, yeah. Still work-related, but just like a little jokey thing that's going on. Right, anyway. So, the only non-rock Pokemon he's got is Cubone and Vulpix. Which means that there's a little bit of variation going on here. But... I've wasted enough of your time. Let's just get on with it. I think Ed, because we haven't seen him yet, Devon and Trish to bring up the rear. Sounds like a plan to me.
The next battle is against PEWTER gym leader, Brock. How will the challenger battle Brock's rock-hard team?
They start with Omanyte then. Well, that's good, because Ed can take him out in one go. But I won't, actually. Let's stretch it out a bit. Let's use Stun Spore. Because we have not had much success with Stun Spore.
A stun spore, wow. Oops, it's
We
paralyzed.
finally did it! Yay! We paralysed him. Oh, and he's paralysed as well.
Paralyzed on the spot.
That's right.
Warning blows now.
Again, let's just stretch it out a bit. Let's give Omanyte a chance to fight back. I'm interested to see what move he's going to use.
What's this? It's not very effective.
No, but that was the point. God damn it. Stupid body. Oh, he's using Ice Beam. Okay, so he can fight back.
What now? That one hurt.
Ow, just caught me mid-drink on that one. Bloody hell.
Neither one is conceding an inch.
Well, I can promise you now, it ain't going to be me either. In terms of conceding.
Wow, mega drink.
There you go, that'll take care of him. Get some health back. And yeah, well done. Fair play to you, Armanite. You fought hard there. I mean, yes, I kind of let you do it, but even so, got a back in the punch. Got him a patronising twat. Oh, he's got his Cubone. Cubone's cool. Well, a very tragic Cubone. But anyway, again, let's just stretch it out a little bit. Let's stun spore him.
What's that? The move failed.
Typical. Oh, he's going for a body slam. He's trying to paralyse me. And he'll probably succeed as well. Oh no, not quite.
Yeah, it's a hit.
Fair play to you, Cubone. Fair play. Right. No more messing around now. Let's just finish this off. Wow, no, Cubone's staying. He's standing his ground. Fair play. God, these Pokemon are getting tough. I mean, they're really basic types as well. Well, I say basic types. Basic Pokemon, I should say. You know, they're pre-evolved forms, and yet they're starting to stand up to a lot of my attacks. Yeah, it makes things more interesting to watch at least anyway, but it does raise concerns for later, let's just say that. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Of course, Brock's trademark Pokemon, Onix.
The remaining Pokemon count is 3-1. The battle has become one-sided.
Again, let's give him a chance. I want to see what moves he'll use against us. Oh, he's using Bite. Oh, bugger. I wish I hadn't now.
It took me of you easily.
Yeah, thanks, commentator. Oh, that's just speaking on behalf of Ed there. Ed might be... He might have been psychologically and mentally scarred by that. The abuse he just given there. Right, we're going to have to retreat. We'll switch to Devon. Should switch to Trish, but Onix is actually quite a speedy Pokemon. I'm pretty sure he might be faster than Trish. And if he's going to use the bind technique, then I don't stand for that. We're just going to finish him out quickly. Logically, Blizzard would be the right way to go, but let's use Earthquake. One thing I haven't commented on yet, actually, is that there's no audience for this. We're in our own independent gym arena, and each gym leader has its own arena. Wow, bloody hell, super effective critical hit. That should take him out, despite his high defense. Boom. And there we go, that is Brock defeated. Not quite as smooth as I thought it would be, not because of me just using Stun Spore having to play, but just, you know, taking for granted that these Pokemon would be easy to kill. Some of them took the punishment better than I thought. But that's alright, like I said, more challenging. I was a bit worried that the game's going to freeze there, but no, we're alright. And that's the PEWTER Gym battle clear. So you don't get a badge, per se, which you would do in the Game Boy games, but instead you received the key from Brock and opened Misty's tower. Please excuse all innuendos present. So now we go from Brock straight to Misty, and that's what we're going to do. So let's do it. This time I'm going to register the team we're going with. So we'll stick with who we've got for the moment. So we'll have Devon again instead of Woolhams, Ed, Lisa, Charlie. We'll put Steve there, and then Trish. Nothing to do with sexes or anything there. It's just the way it went. But 3 new trainers plus Misty as well. Going up against Fisher, another new trainer we have yet to fight until now. And as you can see, he's got predominantly water Pokemon because Brock last time was the rock streak. Well, he's the rock gym leader. So his, weren't you there? Having said that, the trainers that Brock had before him didn't really focus on rock Pokemon. One focused on bug, one focused on poison and grass, and the other one focused on well, a mixture really, so to speak. Whereas these trainers here generally are a bit more themed to the gym. Misty is the water gym leader, so water Pokemon is a speciality. So I think Steve, Ed, and Lisa will be the best bets for this one. But as I was saying earlier, yeah, each gym leader has their own gym arena, so there are some similarities between them, but they have like a different theme. So Brock's gym, as we just saw, was like a sort of, you know, just had rock in the background basically. And then Misty's has got a pool or lake or whatever it is we're on. And you can see the colour schemes, although still grey predominantly, there's a hint of blue because it's the water gym leader. So yeah, and there's no audience. So it kind of makes sense really, because again, true to the original games at least, there was no audience in the gyms. There was no audience. There are in Pokemon Sword and Shield at least, anyway. Oh god, we paralysed him with the Thunderbolt. That was lucky. And sparks are flying, literally, because we just set them off. Now we're going to send stars, just to spice things up a bit. Nicely done. So yeah, which is kind of cool really, because at least it makes things a little less stale in terms of the arenas you fight in. Because that's the trouble with the tournaments, like the Poker Cup, the Prime Cup, and all that we're going to do later. They all have the same arena throughout the entire cup. At least with the gym castles, their arenas are all slightly different depending on the gym leader. So that's kind of cool.
Whoa! Looks like a bad Pokemon choice.
It was indeed. Sorry, Poliwish, didn't even really acknowledge you there. Cool name though, Poliwish. When you wish upon a Poliwag, you get knocked out by Steve. As the saying goes.
Oh, it's War Turtle!
Hi, War Turtle! Ah! Hail before me! Well, I'm afraid Steve doesn't, he doesn't take kindly to that shit.
There it goes! That's the weak spot.
Nicely done. So that was a bit of a whitewash this time. Try not to use that phrase so much, actually. I do apologise. I've been using the word whitewash. I do apologise for any offence I may cause of that term. I don't mean any by it. But either way, Fisher is completely and utterly gone. So that's good. Right, next trainer, junior female, who may not predominantly focus on water Pokemon because she's junior female. She's a bit of a variety type, so let's see what she's got. Well, she's got one water Pokemon in a Seadra, and Kada, and Jig, Dig, and Bolt. Very and Pid. Why not Pid? No idea. Very very original naming conventions there. Junior female. Right, okay, so again, quite a variety of Pokemon this time. I think let's see Lisa in action. Then we'll have Devon and Ed, I think.
How will the gym's second opponent conduct battle? We'll need a strong effort to win.
I don't think so. Oh, maybe don't. Actually, I'll take that back. CC's actually one of her better choices. Okay, I'm gonna use Thunderbolt because that seems logical. It's using Smokescreen. Oh, bugger and balls.
The Smokescreen went up. Accuracy took a hit.
Well, that's not good. Might have to do a switch.
Right, Thunderbolt.
Oh, we got a hit though.
This Pokemon looks
Did, again, more damage than I thought it would do, so that's pretty good. Right, back in a mo while we check recordings, and then I think another Thunderbolt should suffice. Alright, let's do it. Thunderbolt it is, and hope that it hits, because I can guarantee you she's going to use Smokescreen again. Of course she is.
What's this? The Pokemon feeling it.
By the way, the trainers will also have some sort of gimmick to them as well, just like in the Poker Cup and other tournaments. They won't always follow through with it, but they'll generally try it out to begin with. So I think in the case of junior female, she likes to lower accuracy, because thinking about it, all of her Pokemon that she has can do Sand Attack or Flash to lower accuracy. So we'll see. Or I think in the case of Kada, it can use Kinesis. Could be wrong though. Oh no, I was right, Kinesis.
There it is.
Okay, missed that time. That's quite good. We're probably going to miss now because we're down to like 60% accuracy. Oh no, we got it.
Major damage.
And we paralysed him as well. Should have taken him out, but I'll take what we've got there. Should I be evil and try and take it out with a psychic? You know what? Let's do that. Let's be a twat. Go on, Lisa. Out psychic the psychic type if we can hit. Yeah, I knew I was going to be too cocky for that. Oh, buggering balls! It knows rest.
Taking a quick rest.
Oh, that's crap.
Fireworks are flying.
Okay, I was not expecting that. Right, that's as you can see, his health is now completely regenerated. However, it does put itself to sleep.
It's fast asleep.
And it goes to sleep for 2 turns, so it'll wake up on the next turn, but it still can't attack.
Body slam.
And we've missed. Of course we have. God damn it. I'm going to be stubborn and try again. So yeah, in Gen 1, when the Pokemon wakes up, it doesn't attack. But from Gen 2 onwards, when they wake up, they can attack. So they tweaked the sleep stasis effect there, because it is a little OP for what it is. The other one being Frozen, which they tweaked as well, because that in Gen 1 is very OP. Oh, you're not going for the rest again? You're going to go for Confusion. Okay, fair enough.
There, it's a hit.
Understandable. It's like a weaker form of Psychic, but it can confuse.
How's that?
Well done, Lisa. Well done. Managed to get past all the smoke.
Going down.
Excellent. So again, at least the battle's been a bit more interesting. So
There's a difference in
that's
the
good.
number of
That's kind of the reason why I stuck with
Pokemon.
Lisa, really, just to make things a bit more interesting. And we end with Jig Jig, which has quite a lot to health. Wow. Okay.
The remaining Pokemon count is 3-1.
I'm going to stick with Body Slam. I think Lisa's killing it. I really do. Just keep body slamming and hope for the best. God damn it. I had to open up my big mouth, didn't I? Oh, it's using Flash. Really?
Brilliant flash. The move failed.
Kind of ironic, it uses a move to lower my accuracy, and it misses. Oh well. Hey! Oh, and a critical hit. I won't kill it, but it'll do a fair amount of I was getting excited then. I thought, oh, it's going to do it back now.
What's this?
We're going to body slam each other, are we? Okay, fine, I can do that.
Fireworks
I could do that.
flying in this battle.
You want a body slamming contest? Be my guest. I will win.
There it goes.
Unless I miss.
Oh, nothing but air.
Why are you using double edge?
There's the attack. Yeah, it's a hit.
Okay.
Hey, what's it doing? Down it goes.
I don't know. They just thought, fuck it, I don't want to win this battle. I concede, I'm going to commit suicide. Fair enough, that's what you want to do, Jig Jig. That's fine, I mean, it did a fair bit of damage, don't get me wrong, but not the move you want to do when you are on the ropes. Unless, again, you want to throw the battle, in which case just quit. But oh well, whatever, what do I do? Anyway, on to the next one, it's Swimmer. And not as many water Pokemon as I thought. Still half the team, but he's got a couple of normal types and a fighting type. So fair enough. I think once again we'll have Ed, then we'll have Steve, and I think Devon. Again, should be pretty straightforward this.
Here's the third trainer battle with only the gym leader left after this. What kind of battle can we expect to see?
The same one we've seen every time, Pinky. Right, again, not going to mess around, let's just go straight for it.
A psychic blast! Whoa! Looks like a bad Pokemon choice.
Just a tad. Sorry, Magma.
Switch! Down already!
At least we get to see some different Pokemon, which is alright. Well, I say that.
Action already.
Some different Pokemon. I mean, there was only 151 altogether in Gen 1, so there's only going to be so many we're going to see. And there's Fairy Mare, our basic form of Lisa. That was kind of cool. I kind of like Clefairy as well. Clefairy looks so happy. Yeah, I think another Psychic should do the trick. Yeah, but the computer only has access to 149 of them. Because they can't choose Mew or Mewtwo. At least not till later. we'll get to that. Oh, he's using Psywave. That's interesting. Of course it's going to do a lot of damage, wasn't it? I don't quite understand Psywave. From what I remember, it's a psychic move, but it does like a random amount of damage between the values of 1 and 200 and something. It's an interesting move, but it's not worth the gamble. It's a gambly sort of move, really. But an interesting one. And because it's a psychic type, even though Executor, or Ed in this case, is a psychic type as well, it bypasses that. It just does a random amount of damage. It doesn't matter what type you are. It'll just do damage. So yeah.
Battle has become one-sided.
A little bit, once again. Again, it won't always be like this, but just for now. Oh, Meowma's using fairy swipes.
What's this?
Ow. Ow. Ow.
Yeah, it's a hit.
One for each head, I guess. And I think Ed's going to take too kindly to that.
Savage attack. Major damage.
Wow, one hit wonder as well. I was not expecting that one. Meow's a bit drunk there, I think. I must have intoxicated him with a bit of alcohol.
And there goes the battle.
Fine by me, as we are the winner. Haha. Well done, Ed. Excellent. Right. It's Misty time. A lot of... Actually, I say that. I was going to say a lot of young boys' wet dreams I'm going to go with. Not to make it crude or be dirty here, but there was a little bit of that going on at the time. Not much, but it was there. Anyway, dirtiness aside, let's get back to cleanliness. We have Misty, who has Starmie, Horsey, Psyduck, Blastoise, Staryu, and Seal. Not the most threatening of teams, but the Starmie is something to be concerned about, because as I've said before, Starmie in Gen 1 is very, very good, in my opinion, very versatile. So she's definitely going to choose that, because that is her go-to Pokemon. So I think Steve will be a good starting position. Then Ed, and then we'll have Devon, why not? And when I say starting position, I don't mean innuendo, please. Get your mind out of the gutter.
This is it. The battle against Misty, the Cerulean gym leader, and the...
Oh, she's starting with Blastoise. Okay, that's a good choice.
See what the challenger has in store for her.
I mean, good choice for Steve, because he can take them on, but a good choice for Misty, because it's actually a strongish Pokemon.
Right, Thunderbolt. Whoa, looks like a bad Pokemon choice.
Ah.
It's burrowed underground.
It's digging a hole. Interesting.
Fireworks are flying in this battle.
Well, I would switch normally, but again, I believe I'm going to win this fight regardless. So what I'm going to do is show off a peculiarity again in Gen 1 with Swift. Swift, well, just watch.
Yeah, it's a hit.
Yeah, Swift in Gen 1 can hit Pokemon underground and in the air. In other words, it's got 100% accuracy, and even if somebody's using Double Team or using like Smokescreen, Kinesis, or Flash against you to lower your accuracy or increase the Pokemon's evasiveness, Swift will always hit. Always. And that's the same throughout all the generations. But in Gen 2 onwards, they removed that glitch or bug, I guess, where Swift can hit Pokemon that's using Fly, so they're up in the air, or digging underground. They got rid of that. But in Gen 1, it still works. So I thought I'd show that off. And luckily Steve was strong enough to survive a dig. So that's good.
It has to make up for lost ground.
It does indeed. But then again, not much, because Steve has taken a bit of a wallop. Although, again, that was my choice.
There's the attack. No, this Pokemon looks
She'll
strong.
survive that. Yeah. Oh, Black Balls, going for the Thunder Wave.
Thank you, Thunder Wave.
Damn it.
Oops, it's paralyzed.
Okay. I will stick with Steve because I don't want to switch out to Ed. I could switch out to Devon. I'm not going to. I'll stick with Steve for now. I think Steve can hold on. Going for the Bubble Beam, which...
What's this?
Ooh. Well, I stand corrected.
Wow.
Sorry, Steve.
Goes down.
That was an error on my part. Okay.
We're waiting for the next Pokemon.
Yeah, let's get Ed out. Ed should be able to take care of this.
Poses. Oh, it's Executor.
But yeah, Starmie's a very versatile Pokemon. It can learn electric moves, psychic moves, water moves, and ice moves. It is a water psychic type, so it makes sense it can learn water and psychic moves, of course. But it can learn electric moves, not just Thunder Wave, but it can actually learn Thunderbolt and Thunder, and it can learn Ice Beam or Blizzard. So overall, it can cover a lot of types, and it's got a fairly good special stat. It's not the best, but it's pretty good. I think the only thing, and it's fast as well, so it generally go first. So yeah, Starmie's always a good. I would have a Starmie on the team if you can. Can really mess things up for the opponent. But not today. So we're left with Seal, who is a cute little seal. Bit of a derpy one, but actually evolves into a dugong. And oh god, there it's using Blizzard. Okay. Maybe I was a bit wrong. And oh, well done, Ed. You survived that. Please don't be paralysed. God damn it, Ed. I was going to say Seal's a bit of a derpy Pokemon, but it's a water ice type, and yeah, Seal isn't much of a threat, but Blizzard's a very strong attack, and combined with it being an ice type, it's doing 50% more damage than it normally would. But its evolution, Dugong, isn't a bad Pokemon either, at least in my opinion anyway. And again, I'm talking at Gen 1 level rather than you know, Gen 2 onwards. Gen 1 Dugong, it is pretty good as well. I never really used it that much, but I would always be a bit frightened when Dugong came about.
What's this?
Oh, miss. Well, that's good. Of course. Well, I was like, oh, well, that's it. Finish then. But nope, Ed's paralysed again. God damn it, Ed. I mean, how can Blizzard miss? And then, and that was because Ed was stationary, because he wasn't moving back and forth. Oh. Oh dear.
Is it down and out?
Oh dear. That's not good.
We're down to one Pokemon aside.
But at least things are getting hard and challenging, so yay! Exciting! Devon, we can't mess around anymore. This Seal is proving its point that I've offended it, and it is really doing its best to kick my ass, and fair play to it. Can we just bring this battle to a close? No, you couldn't do that, could you? God damn it! And it's used rest. Oh, God! Backing balls. It's a stubborn old bastard, this Seal, isn't it? Ah, right. This isn't good.
Whoa! Severe hit.
It won't. Well, it is finished next turn, there's no doubt about that.
It's fast asleep. The heated battle rages on.
Crikey. Misty! Misty got me down to my last Pokemon. Fair play to you, Misty. I mean, I'm not saying these gym leader castles are a walk in the park or anything, especially if you use your own Pokemon, but just goes to show, anything can happen. Just don't take it for granted, you know? But well done, Devon, you saved the day. Whew. Well done, Misty. Well done. Touche. Touche. You definitely showed me you are a hard, strong, independent woman who's not spank material for many young boys at the time. Fair play, Misty. Fair play. Received the key from Misty and opened Surge's tower. Oh joy. Right, back in a sec. Checking recording's okay, and then yeah, I think we'll do Surge before we change tack. Back in a sec. Okay, right. So our final gym leader for now is going to be Surge. Here we go. Sailor, Rocker, and Old Man. Our arch nemesis is back. So with the same team once again, we're going to do this. This is going to be quite tough because Surge is a electric gym leader, and I don't have any ground Pokemon to take them on. So it's going to be another interesting one. But we're starting with the Sailor, who has no electric Pokemon whatsoever. Instead, he has some fighting, a fighting, a psychic, flying, and a couple of three waters even. Side is going to my head. So I do think Steve would be a good starting bet, and then Ed can cover the rear, and then we'll have Devon as a final backup.
Here comes the first opponent. An easy victory should be within reach.
Oh, thanks, announcer. You've got a jinxed it, haven't you? An easy victory should be within reach. Are you saying electric gym leaders are weak? You got another thing coming. Right, anyway, notice the arena is slightly different again. This time we've got a suspended arena once again, like we did with Brock, but this time we've got electric ball things. Like those plasma balls you used to get in the 90s. Probably the 80s as well, but definitely in the 90s and early 2000s. Those plasma balls that you put your hand on, and then when you touch them, all this electricity flows into your hand. They don't sell them so much anymore. I wonder why that is. Is it a health and safety thing? Probably. I don't know. I remember my youth fondly. I grew up in a fairly good time to be young. It wasn't perfect, but there was a lot of funky stuff going on. And Pokemon and video games I was heavily into, as you can tell. Really good times to be. I mean, I did miss out on the NES and the SNES, because I started video gaming at the Mega Drive just towards the tail end of the Mega Drive generation, before the Saturn and the PlayStation came out. So I grew up on the tail end of the Mega Drive, and then I had the PlayStation N64, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3. What did I have for the PlayStation 3? I think I sidelined and had a 360. And then
there's a distinct difference in the number of
I don't think I had anything after the PS3 and 360. I didn't get a PS4. I think the next one I had was a Switch. Oh no, I got a Wii U. That was it. I had a Wii U. And then Switch. So slightly diverse, but yeah, it is what it is. Right, we've got Pokelore here. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for the Thunderbolt. Why not? I haven't really been paying attention. I do apologise, Sailor. I've just been recounting my childhood. It was good. So it was really, really good fun. Blimey, I did not expect to take that out in one hit with a Thunderbolt, because Slowpoke usually has a fairly good special stat. Never mind. Steve took care of it all. Thank you, Steve. Appreciate it. I didn't even... Do you know what? I didn't even acknowledge Krabby existed during that fight. I was too busy reminiscing. That's bad. Sorry, Sailor. Didn't mean to insult your integrity there. Right, it's back to our old foe, Rocker. He hasn't got his Zapdos this time, thank God, but he has got a Steve, and he's got his Buzz, as an Electabuzz. Again, pretty diverse team. I think we'll get Devon out, because Devon knows Earthquake, which would be useful. I've just remembered that, actually. Ed could be a good resistor and a bit of a hitter for Psychic and Mega Drain. I think Lisa might be a good backup. It doesn't help that we've got two Pokemon that essentially are weak to electricity in terms of Charlie and Trish, but you know, my team isn't the most versatile team. I mean, I'm not going for a meta team or anything like that. I don't want it to be too easy. I mean, yes, we've got Devon, which makes things a bit easier for now, but that's only just because I want to show it off a bit in terms of Mew. To be fair, as we've seen, Mew isn't exactly the strongest legendary type, really. It's just unique for being Pokemon 151, and according to Pokemon lore, I believe it's like the genesis of Pokemon in terms of like most of Pokemon's DNA is owed to Mew. So much so that Mew, I believe, can learn any move, or at least it can learn any TM. Or at least it could in Gen 1 anyway, it could learn all the TMs available. And HMs as well. I think in later gens they've done that down a little bit, but in the early days, at least in Gen 1 and Gen 2 I believe, it could learn any move. At least any move you could teach it by TMs anyway. But hey ho. But yeah, I mean, it's got, in terms of its base stats, it's I don't know what its base stats are off the top of my head, but they're all even, roughly. And as a result, it's kind of an all-rounder, which kind of makes sense being the genesis of Pokemon. But in terms of Pokemon lore again, not in terms of the actual coding. I think Rhyhorn or Rhydon was the first ever Pokemon coded, or something like that. Hey Pikachu! He's a little chubber in this game, I have to say. Nothing, no offense or anything like that, but he's got a slight element of the chubbiness, which I think is befitting of Gen 1. And I remember in the Pokemon Trading Card Game, the original Pokemon Trading Card Game, like the first ever base set, where Pikachu was available. and I think Jungle Pikachu was the same as well, actually. It was a little chubby Pikachu. Probably streamlined them a little bit. Don't know why, just the original design, I guess. But yeah, there you go. So a bit of a one-hit wonder there, but I just feel like I'm a bit nervous that my Pokemon are not as strong as I thought they would be, that's all. So I'm just kind of flexing my muscle and trying to compensate for my shattered ego. But anyway, moving on to Old Man, who is a toughie. Though not in this case, he's got really, really, really poor Pokemon there. Again, no electric types. Don't know why. Okay. Let's get Trish out. We haven't seen Trish much. We have seen her a little bit earlier, but I think Trish deserves a stretching of the old fins. I don't know. Yeah, Charlie, I think. Charlie's got a ground move and is resistant to all 6 of them. And then Devon again. Yeah, why not?
It's the gym's third opponent. The gym leader is waiting right after this.
He is indeed. While I get interrupted with more work stuff. But again, hopefully it's just some fun stuff. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Just so it work related where people are... We're just being reminded to do something properly now that, well, I say lockdown's easing, it's not, but it's reached a level whereby where I work at the hardware store, we're sort of restoring business on a more normal level, so we're letting people come into the shop and buy things over the till, whereas originally we were only letting them order online and then collect stuff. And now as a result of us going back to our older model, serving over the till, oh, that was scary. Good job it didn't. That was Horn Drill there that you saw. It's a one-hit KO move. Very low accuracy, but if it hits, doesn't matter what Pokemon you have, what type it is, you're going down. It's a one-hit KO. Now I think in Gen 1, going back on topic, I think Horn Drill and Fisher, which was the other one-hit KO move. Was there another one? I don't think so. I think it was only those 2 in Gen 1. There might be one other. Oh no, Guillotine. No, not Guillotine. Yeah, Guillotine was the other one. So there's 3 one-hit KO moves. I believe in Gen 1 you have to go first for it to work. Ow. Okay, I didn't do as much damage as I thought, but fair play to you, Charlie, on for using a move that could fight against Trish. But yeah, Horn Drill, Guillotine and Fisher are 3 moves that are one-hit KO moves. They've only got like a 30% chance of hitting, but if they hit, doesn't matter again what type you are, what status you're in, it's a one-hit kill. You die. But I believe in Gen 1, in order for it to actually have a chance of hitting, you have to go first with the move. So your Pokemon has to be faster than the opponent's Pokemon to actually hit with it. If you go second, because your speed stat's too slow, then I believe it doesn't do anything. It doesn't matter. It will not hit. It can only hit if you go first. I know they fixed that in Gen 2 onwards, but I believe in Gen 1 that was the case. It was a very odd sort of thing now, and I think it was because of the whole critical hit thing being based on the speed stat. I wonder if they based the one-hit KO success on the speed stat as well. I've no idea. It's a mystery, Gen 1. But yeah, I could be wrong there actually. It might be that it can still hit you if you use the move but you go second. But I don't think that's the case. Again, in Gen 1, I think if you have to go first. And the only reason why I say that is A, from memory, and B, watching a Let's Play recently where of this game, where a trainer has that sort of strategy of using Horn Drill, Fisher and Guillotine as their gimmick. And if they knew that they were going to go second because their Pokemon was slower than yours, it would use the move to paralyze you. So your speed goes down, because when you get paralysed you lose speed, your speed gets cut in half. So it can go first and then use the move. Could be coincidence, but I do believe that's how it works in Gen 1. But it doesn't matter anymore, because we're now going against Lieutenant Surge, who, as you can gather, is an electric gym leader, as I said earlier. And he has... Is it the 6 main electric Pokemon? I've actually got, weirdly enough, coincidentally, through no planning of this whatsoever, I've actually got, through a gift for a friend for a Christmas present a couple of years ago, I've actually got a poster of all the original 151 Pokemon on my wall right in front of me. just coincidence. And I do believe he has got the majority of the electric Pokemon. I think the only other ones that were there at the time was Electabuzz, Jolteon and Zapdos. I think those are the only other electric Pokemon apart from the ones he's got there. I could be wrong, there might be one I'm missing off the poster that I can't see right now because I've had a bit too much cider, but either way, it's not the most diverse of teams. So I think Devon is definitely going to be the one to go for here to begin with, followed by Ed, who can resist all of them. And then I think Lisa, probably. To round things up. Now, there's an interesting quirk in this battle that Lieutenant Surge has.
The leader of Vermilion Gym and the commander of Electric Pokemon. The challenger better pick the battle Pokemon with caution.
I have indeed, Mr. Commentator, I have indeed. There is actually a bit of a quirk with Lieutenant Surge, at least in Pokemon Stadium 1. Maybe in Pokemon Stadium 2 as well, but in Pokemon Stadium 1 he has a bit of a quirk going on, which I hope I will show you how to actually get for yourself later on in the LP. I'll talk about it in a little bit actually. It's not... Oh, he's using Reflect. Okay, that's a fairly wise move. Bit late now that I've used Earthquake on you and I'm going first, but either way, good move to use because electric are weak to ground. And I think only weak to ground only in Gen 1. I think weak to ground in all Pokemon still. I don't know, could be wrong there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is, only weak to ground. So using Reflect to increase defense to make ground moves not quite as powerful against it, good idea. But since I already went first and used one, redundant. Right, this is the gimmick or thing that LT Surge has with his Raichu. His Raichu can use Surf. Yeah, so if you were amateur enough to think, oh, well, there's an electric gym leader, I'll just pick my ground Pokemon and off I go, and you go up against the Raichu now, and you're like, yes, that's brilliant, fabulous, I should be no problem at all, I'll take it out with an Earthquake. Because Raichu's speedy, if it goes first, it actually knows Surf, and it can take you by surprise, and it can knock out your ground Pokemon, especially your strongest ground Pokemon being Raiden, Golem, and all that stuff. I won't, unfortunately, get a chance to show it off to you now, because I don't have a ground Pokemon. Actually, saying that...
There's a big difference in HP.
Damn it, no, I was going to say, I thought, if only I'd picked Charlie, I could have showed it off. Damn it. But trust me, here's Raichu knows Surf. Maybe later on in the game I'll get a chance to show it off in a future video, but for now, just take my word for it. It's a gimmick, but you can actually have that gimmick for yourself, which I'll talk more about later on. But just be careful of that, his Raichu does no Surf, and because Raichu's special stats pretty good, he does a fair bit of damage. If against a ground type, anyway. So, he chose his Magneton, chose his Raichu, he didn't decide to pick his Electrode, he thought, oh, I don't need all my evolutions against this team, their Magnemite will be fine to round things off. The hell, LT, the hell, Surge, you weirdo. Weirdly enough, he's actually called Lieutenant Surge, but and a lot of people call him LT Surge because they abbreviate Lieutenant to LT, but they just say LT Surge rather than Lieutenant Surge. I don't know what. I'm guilty of it. I say it. And in this, they just got rid of that and just called him Surge. But there you go. Surge was a cakewalk, thanks to Devon there. But yeah, be careful of that Raichu. Does no Surf. Can catch you off guard. Not sure if his Pikachu knows Surf actually. Probably does. But Vermilion Gym battle clear. So that's the first 3 gym leaders taken care of. And this is where we're going to pause for now. So next video, we're going to leave the gym leader castle. And we're going to go back to the Poker Stadium tournament. And we're going to do the Pika Cup. And then once we've done the Pika Cup, which only has the 1 tier in it, doesn't have 4 tiers. Once we've done that, then we'll go back to the gym leader castle and we'll do the next 3 gym leaders. Just sort of spice things up, vary it up a little bit, as we do. Or as I do. Or as we do, because you have no input on this. Which is a bit of a shame, wish you did. But never mind, it is what it is. Because of my primitive technology and free time. So, with that being said and done, can I say thank you very much for watching if you have done. Sorry for the slightly boring video this time, but hopefully things will pick up in the next one. Take it easy, have a good one. Hope you're well, stay safe in these troubled times, and I'll see you in the next video. And until then, bye for now.